The boy who was tired of being nobody. Have you ever felt invisible? Not because people can't see you, but because they don't notice you. They don't expect anything from you. They don't believe anything about you. They don't even doubt you anymore, because you haven't done enough to matter. This is the story of a boy who was tired of being nobody. In a quiet town where nothing ever seemed to change, there lived a young man named Aaron. Aaron had dreams, big ones. He imagined building something extraordinary, creating something unforgettable, becoming someone respected. But imagination was where it ended, because when the alarm rang at 5 a.m., he hit snooze. When plans became difficult, he made excuses. When opportunities looked risky, he stepped back. And slowly, painfully, life moved on without him. His friends grew, his classmates succeeded, his neighbors built businesses. And Aaron, he became the almost guy, almost talented, almost successful, almost brave. One night, he attended a celebration for a childhood friend who had just opened his own company. The room was filled with applause, pride, laughter. Aaron stood in the corner, clapping with a smile that hurt his own face. On his way home, the streets were silent. Cold wind brushed against his skin. He stopped under a dim streetlight and saw his reflection in a dark window. And for the first time, he didn't recognize the person staring back. His eyes looked tired, not from hard work, but from regret. Tears filled his eyes. Not loud, not dramatic, just quiet tears of disappointment. "I'm wasting my life," he whispered. That night, he didn't scroll through his phone. He didn't distract himself. He sat alone in the dark and faced the truth. No one was coming to save him. No perfect opportunity was on its way. No sudden wave of motivation would change everything. If he stayed like this, 5 years would pass, 10 years would pass, and he would still be standing in the same place. That fear shook him. The next morning, something felt different. Not excitement, not confidence, just a decision. A painful, serious decision. He chose one thing: design. No grand announcement, no dramatic speech. He simply sat down and worked. The first days were brutal. His designs looked average. His mind screamed, "You're not good enough." His old habits whispered, "Quit, rest, start tomorrow." But this time, he stayed. When his hands felt tired, he stayed. When self-doubt attacked, he stayed. When progress felt invisible, he stayed. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. He stopped chasing motivation. He built discipline. There were nights he cried again. But now, the tears were different. They were the tears of someone fighting. One evening, after months of unseen effort, he posted his best design online. No expectations, no hope, just courage. Days later, a message appeared. A small brand wanted to hire him. His hands trembled reading it. Fear returned. What if I fail? But then, he remembered the boy under the streetlight, the one who felt like nobody. He refused to go back to being that person. He accepted the job. He worked relentlessly, corrected mistakes, asked questions, improved daily. That one opportunity led to another, then another. Years passed. Aaron was no longer invisible. But here is the truth. His real victory wasn't success. It wasn't money. It wasn't recognition. His real victory was this. He defeated the weaker version of himself, the one who waited, the one who quit, the one who made excuses. He built himself in silence. And one day, the world noticed. If you feel stuck, if you feel behind, if you feel like everyone else is winning except you, listen carefully. You are not behind. You are just one decision away from change. Not a loud decision. not an emotional decision, a committed one. Start before you feel ready. Work when no one claps. Stay when it hurts. One day, you will look in the mirror, and you won't see regret. You will see strength, and you will realize the moment your life changed was the moment you got tired of being nobody. If this story moved you, subscribe for more powerful and life-changing stories.